Okay, we are back for season 3, episode 4 of Maxton Hall. We're kind of nearing the end, which is crazy because it just started, but things are looking up, so I'm excited to get into it. This is my preppy-ish kind of sort of look for the theme for this series for today. And I'm pretty ready to just get into episode 4, so let's go. Okay, gourmet food. We got the bear going on. This is some rich food. Yep, this is some rich food if I've ever seen it.
Ich hoffe, du bist glücklich.
I am. I'm happy.
Danke.
Wie ich befürchte, bist du dir bewusst, welchen Schaden dein Versuch, dieses bedeutungslose Mädchen zu beeindrucken, verursacht hat?
Ruby ist nicht bedeutungslos.
Du setzt das Lebenswerk deiner Mutter aufs Spiel.
Okay. He plays so dirty. It's crazy.
Von diesem Mädchen fern.
Also, that wasn't even, I mean, I guess it was for Ruby's, like, you know, at her organization or her party or whatever, but, like, he was talking about himself. I guess in Mortimer's mind, it's like, you would never have talked about your struggles in public if not for her or something, which is probably true. But it's because there's nothing wrong with that in the first place.
Den Namen Ruby Bell müsste man sich merken, betont Alice Campbell beeindruckt.
Well, yes. After what you did the other night, yeah, we can talk. We can talk, that's for sure. At the very least, we can talk. Already on his way? Well, yes! Literally, he needs to see what a good, like, home and family is like. It's gonna blow his mind. Although I do have to say, I think it's because of the episodes. There's so few episodes. Like, he has changed and he has gotten better, but the turnaround does feel pretty quick. It's like literally just a second ago, you know, they were breaking up because she's like, well, you need to get better. And it seems like he has gotten better. But it's just funny because they're gonna get back together probably in this episode. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that feels quick. But it's just because of the episodes.
Für mich? Oh, wie nett. Woher wusstest du, dass Spezi meine Lieblingsblumen sind?
And he brought flowers. Hello?
Und wenn du meiner Schwester noch einmal wehtun wolltest, dann mache ich dich fertig.
Well, fair.
Hatte keine Zeit aufzuräumen.
Didn't have time to tidy up, yet she did. Literally, I do that shit too. I'm like, didn't have time to clean up, I cleaned. Just not as much as I would have liked to. I guess he's never been inside here, right?
Wie lange hast du das schon? Du weißt schon immer, was du willst.
Very different from James. We love hand stuff. Hand stuff and media. Add it to the catalog.
Wenn du das so sehr willst, dass sich nichts in der Welt davon abhalten kann. So sehr, dass du weißt, dein Leben wäre nicht ganz, wenn du es nicht bekommst.
Relatable. Yep.
Dann gibst du mich auf.
It's true. It's true.
Was, wenn du das, was du willst, verloren hast?
I knew he was gonna be like, well, you're what I want. Well, he's doing everything in his power to get it back, so actually, so true. So relatable. They're on the same page. A face caress? Oh, yes! Are we gonna do a face caress into a palm kiss? Because, I don't, oh. To a forehead kiss? This is crazy.
So gefehlt.
So sweet. Oh my god, nose touching. They got everything. Oh my god, lip caressing. Oh my god. There we go. Damn, your parents are home. Oh my god. Ruby! She's so funny for that. She forgot. She said, wait. And I love that he's the one that stopped it. Well, yes, and he's the one who didn't initiate it. Yes! This is exactly where we need to be. This is exactly what we need to be doing. Yes.
Ich hab gedacht, ich hätte dich für immer verloren.
Ein Teil von dir hat das auch.
Part of you did. That's so interesting.
Diesen Teil gibt es nicht mehr.
Huh.
Also ich sehe, ich dir wehgetan habe. Es tut mir wirklich leid.
Ich dachte, ich könnte nie mehr vertrauen. Aber was du gestern gesagt hast, hat mich sehr berührt.
Ich wünschte, mein Vater würde das genauso sehen. Und irgendwann Elaine heiraten.
Was?
Das ist nicht das, was ich will, okay?
Yeah, you gotta make it a little bit more clear, James, because...
Am liebsten würde ich mit dir durchbrennen. Und ich würde Lid mit allem alleine lassen.
it is complicated. Yeah. I think the dad just has to die. Sorry to say it.
Da müssen wir einen anderen Weg.
No, actually I'm not. Because actually abusive parents, I don't care.
Das ist einfach nicht anmerken.
I really don't. I don't.
Wenn niemand weiß, dass wir zusammen sind, kann uns auch niemand was anhaben.
I mean, I don't know how y'all are gonna keep it a secret, but you can try. I love that she's offering this as an option, and she's okay with it. They said, oh, I was on another planet, I forgot parents existed, let alone they were in this house. Oh my god. Literally, he's probably never had this. A home-cooked meal by a parent, sitting down at the table with a family, let alone a loving family, let alone a healthy family. Like, hello? Just move in here. I mean, don't. But like, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? But even if he doesn't, which he shouldn't, it's a good thing for him to see that this is possible. As her spouse or as her teacher? I just want to clarify what, vibe we're going for.
Ja. Gehst du hin?
It's also interesting to see how their relationship has changed, because they showed in the flashback last episode that he was like really doting on her when she was younger.
Es mir leid tut, dass ich nicht erreichbar war, als die Sitzung einberufen wurde.
Das Traurige daran ist, dass es mich nicht überrascht hat. Du hast mich schon so oft enttäuscht, dass ich immer einen Plan B
Oh, wow.
Ja, ich habe mich in jemanden verliebt, der mich ausgenutzt hat. Okay, das war ein Fehler.
Is that...
Aber keine Lehre daraus zu ziehen, schon. Ich beobachte dich seitdem genau. Du bist wie eine tickende Zeitbombe, Lydia.
I mean...
So intelligent und begabt du sein magst. Leider beweist du mir bei jeder Gelegenheit das Gegenteil.
Yikes! Well, the thing is, I hate that you've made me... I mean, some of the things he said were fucked, as always. But he made some points. Lydia, I love you down. You're making me agree with the worst person on earth. Like, the worst person you know just made a good point. Heartbreaking. But so, okay, so she has a pattern and a history of being taken advantage of by older men. Okay, guys, well, this makes it even worse. I'm sorry, the Lydia Graham shooters who are, like, trying to defend that, this makes it way worse, actually. This makes it significantly worse, because this is a pattern of behavior. This is an issue. This is a vulnerability. This is trauma. Reinventing itself, repeating itself. Yikes. And I mean, the thing that really got me about that is he's literally right. It's like, which, of course, these older men taking advantage of her is not her fault. And I wouldn't even go as far as to say it's her fault that it happened a second time, necessarily, but he has a point as far as, like, how many times can the same thing happen, I guess, before you have to take some culpability for it. But then again, she's still a child. Like, she's still, even though she's 18, she's still a kid, so I don't know. Like, it's definitely not fair of her dad, and it's definitely, like, a misogynistic and sexist, like, idea and ideal. But there's something to it where she's like, how long are you going to punish me for being in this relationship where I was taken advantage of? And it's like, well, you're in a new one. You're in another one now. So, like, it doesn't even matter. The other one is irrelevant at this point, because it's like you've done it, you've ended up here again. And again, he's the worst. I would never defend him, the dad. It's just, I mean, he's the worst, and he says it the worst, and he has ill intent, and he just is not, he's not thinking about it charitably. He's not considering that she is a child that's being taken advantage of, and he's not considering all the psychological elements at play there, but there is some kernel of truth to what he's saying. But that, again, knowing that this is not the first time that she's been in a relationship like this makes this relationship infinitely more icky to me. In fact, actually. It's like, oh, okay. Got it. So, this is a thing. Yikes. Lydia. My heart breaks for her. Get away from these men, please!
Okay, ihr könnt sagen, was ihr wollt. Das war voll die Liebeserklärung.
Yes, it
Wir sind
was.
jetzt echt zusammen. Als ob.
Elaine, I know you're humiliated and you really should be, but
Ich hatte wegen der Prüfung noch keine Zeit mehr.
pump the brakes.
Machen wir.
Oh, Elaine, your jealousy is so apparent.
Aber haben Sie morgen Nachmittag schon etwas vor?
Morgen? Nein.
I love this for her.
Wieso? Alice Campbell hat mich in ihr Büro nach London eingeladen. Sie will mir ein Angebot machen.
Glückwunsch, Ruby.
And they're like, oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Control it!
Ich glaube, da läuft nichts.
That's what they want you to think.
Aus meiner Sicht gibt's da nur einen Esel.
Witzig. Im Ernst.
Okay, are they trying to do something here?
Also, hilfst du mir?
At least he's her age!
Sexualität.
Oh, okay. No, they're just trying to make the old man jealous. And again, 24 is not old, but it is in comparison to an 18-year-old. That's crazy. But again, it seems like there's enough people who are, like, into it that I should just shut up, I guess. I don't know.
Wie geht's dir?
Ganz okay.
Diabolical.
Ja, versteh ich.
Truly
Ich meine,
diabolical.
es ist auch einfach viel Veränderung zurzeit.
And like using his like despair and tragedy right now to be like,
Ich vermisse dich.
okay.
Also, ich meine uns
Yeah,
alle.
because there was no us for you guys. Oh my god, are they gonna have like a jealous makeout? You're mine in the corridor or something? But they can't actually speak up about it because they know that's... Wait, the tea of that.
Leute, heute Nachmittag um 3 bei uns am See? Ruby. Das gilt natürlich
Oh,
auch
of course
für
it
dich.
does, sure.
Ich finde, es ist Zeit, dass wir Frieden schließen.
In der eine Art Ähnlichkeiten mit einer anderen Art entwickelt, um ihre Opfer in die Falle zu locken.
Yeah.
Wir kommen.
And she said, well, my bestie's coming too. Even though you didn't invite her. If you invite me, you invite her. And I'm down with that. That's my kind of girl. I do love Ruby as like she has a really like strong, you know, female character in romance. She doesn't fold too quickly, too easily. Not rush. By the way, guys, I was on the Troye Sivan train way before he even made any music. I was there before he even came out, and I had a huge crush on him and was low-key kind of devastated in my, like, 11-year-old mind, but, you know, I went to his first tour, everything. I've kept up with him, so proud of him, love him down. What a great example. What an icon and a legend.
Guck mal, wer da ist.
You invited her! And she's planning some scheme to, like, humiliate her, to make James, like, save her in public and make a declaration or something like that. Cause she's kind of evil. Oh! Oh! We're just drugging her! Okay, we're just spiking drinks. We're just drugging her. To do, I mean, whatever. That's nefarious enough, as it is. Ruby, I know you're smarter than to drink that.
Danke für die Einladung.
Well, would you look at that? She literally, it's absolutely crazy to, like, roofie someone. It's really, really crazy for a woman to roofie another woman. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Like, I kind of low-key refuse to acknowledge that someone that evil exists. Like, mean girls are a thing. Girl, I was bullied, I get it, but, like, that's crazy. And yes, there are a few, but, like, really, I don't think it would be this common. This is, like, a, you know, very overtly and dramatically villainous woman that I don't know how realistic it is. Like, mean girls are terrible, but I don't think any of the mean girls that bullied me would have roofied me. That's crazy.
Ich würde mir so wünschen, dass ihr wieder zueinander findet.
Well, you're in luck.
Aber Dad wird das nicht zulassen.
Oh, is she kind of low-key saying, well, don't do it?
Wir haben nur beschlossen, es noch geheim zu halten. Die Verrückten da können einiges kaputt machen. Ruby ist das Wichtigste für mich. Abgesehen von dir und den Zwillingen.
Good, I was worried.
Wann wirst du es Sutton sagen?
Gar nicht.
Good. You actually shouldn't.
Schwangerschaft nicht, aber dass Graham der Vater ist, muss niemand wissen.
So true.
Graham macht gerade die Karriere
Oh,
von der er
okay,
immer
so you're doing
geträumt
it for him. Well,
hat. Und
well,
Dad wird mit schiefgelaufenen
well.
One-Night-Stand eher verkraften als eine familiäre Beziehung.
That's true,
zu meiner
Dad
Ehe.
would cope with that better. Dad, I'm saying as if he's my dad. I'm the third Beaufort sibling. Dad would react better to a one-night stand.
If you're ever feeling low.
Wow. Okay. Well, actually, okay. I really shouldn't judge her, because I would probably do something similar, but, like, she's just the worst. That I'm like, ew, creepy, weird. What? Okay. James. Well, not being very, suspect, guys. You're really keeping it under wraps. Oh, I forgot they're siblings. Oh, I totally forgot that's crazy. How did that happen? Yeah, it's clocking to them. Oh, this is their other brother? And he's awful too, okay. So the only good one is the gay one. Somehow that makes sense. Okay, well there really hasn't been much homophobia thus far, so... I guess, you know, it's happening internally, as it often does, unfortunately.
Dann kann man sich scheinbar nicht kaufen, hä?
Nein. Aber ein Wachdienst, der dich gleich vom Gelände schmeißt.
Well, she was invited, so that doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Ist ja so, als wäre die Kleine deine Freundin.
She is, but we can't say that. Oh. Oh, Ruby said, actually, fuck it.
Ja, ist sie.
Not her running away. You did that. That was you.
Familie kann man sich nicht
So true. You really can't.
Dann habe ich wohl Glück gehabt.
You are very lucky, actually, Ruby. You may not be financially privileged, but you are very privileged as far as your family.
Unsere Welten sind wirklich sehr verschieden.
Vielleicht schaffen wir es ja das Beste aus beiden zusammen.
He's a Hannah Montana stan. Best of both worlds. Well, yes. This is exactly, yes, exactly right.
Du wirst die Welt verändern, Ruby. Gute Nacht, Ruby. Schon mal einmal Bell.
Bring back the middle names. We love a callback. Oh my god, you both look so good in white. Let's get married. Let's get married. As if that's all it takes to get married. I love to see a woman achieving her dreams. I really do. It's all I want in life for myself, for every woman ever, for all the women I know, and all the women I don't. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fictional or not. Oh, what a great sign. Oh, and we love a mentor relationship. I can't tell you how much my life has been improved by mentor relationships, especially of the, you know, women older than me, right? It's just like life-changing and the best. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that she's getting to do this too.
Exklusives Stipendium angeboten für die komplette Studienzeit und einen Vertrag für einen Nebenjob in der Stiftung.
That's like best case scenario, right? And he probably like rented it out too. They're the only people there. Like, I want to be happy, but I'm also scared. Scared.
It's okay, cheesy.
There we go. Just cheesy enough.
Meinst du, der muss sowas wie Burger?
Oh, it's too fancy, probably. I'm sure they could make a burger, Ruby. I'm sure. Queen, I'm sure that they could make a burger for you.
But you're...
It's not the burger! Oh my god, I have to laugh.
Wir hätten gerne noch 10 davon.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, James. There you go.
Bitte.
Yeah, no, hold the gold. Hold the gold. I don't need gold on my burgers. Yeah, these are sliders, if even. Aww. I love this song. The lyrics are so good. Oh my god, it's so perfect for them. Well. Oh, Ruby! Ruby! She said, want to get out of here? Or just, you know, get started here, I guess. Oh my god! Oh. Goodness gracious.
Möchten Sie, dass ich den Film
He said, you know what, I know you're a high-paying customer, but, you know, I gotta do my job. I gotta preserve the sanctity of these grounds. So, you know, save it for the limo, at the very least.
Ich hab Sturmfall. Willst du?
I mean, it's gonna get back to him, but yeah. But hell yeah. I'm just happy that they're happy. I just see disaster. Truly, oh my god, they're so funny. I mean, you might as well just get down on the ground. What's happening? Love that for you guys. Oh, and there's a storm brewing. Because how could there not be? So he can't go. Okay. Home to where my son and his girlfriend are having sex, probably? Okay, well that was another good episode. I feel great. I feel really great after that episode, although I do feel, you know, a sense of impending doom. As you do. As there is. There just is. I think, you know, the dad's the last obstacle. And it's like, okay, well, what do we do about this? Also, when's the aunt gonna come back into the picture? Because she was brought in for a reason. There's story and narrative purpose there, so what purpose is she serving? Is she going to be able to get them out from under the thumb of their dad? They keep referencing the will. It's like, did she make some contingency or some clause or something that, you know, they get her money and not him somehow? If she has separate money from him, which I don't know how possible that is. If they're married, I guess they could have had a prenup, right? So that has to come back into the picture somehow, whether making the situation better or worse. And I don't foresee them ending in the best place by the end of the season. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't really see that. And it's going to be a problem no matter what for the dad. He kind of needs to just be out of the picture. We need to get James away from him. But how do we do that? It's so difficult to get out under the thumb of an abusive parent at all, let alone a very powerful, wealthy abusive parent. It's just like, and the family business, the expectations, like it's all tied up. The press, the brand, everybody knows you, like your success, your monetary, like wealth, like all of that is all tied up in that person, which is, again, a tactic of abuse. You make it so that the person is so dependent on you that they can never leave. And that's a similar type of situation that you have here. And I think it's good that James is seeing that there are options and possibilities outside of that, because he might just have to, like, for lack of a better term, abdicate. Like, he might just have to just forfeit all. But then Lydia. But then it's like, what about Lydia? What is he? That's really kind of the holdup, because he could just be like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm going to get my own job. I'm going to work for myself. And yes, that would be an adjustment. Yes, that would be hard. But, like, he might be better off doing that and having the example of Ruby that, like, you don't need exorbitant amounts of money to be happy and to be successful and to get a job and to live a good life. I think it's good regardless that he saw what, like, a healthy, loving family unit is like, because he certainly does not know. And that's so inspiring. And I remember, like, that was one of the things that, like, kept me going, I think, coming from such a turbulent and abusive household, that, you know, when I would go to certain friends' houses and, like, eat dinner there, it was like, oh my God, like, this is possible. It, like, gives you something to live for, something to strive for, something to yearn for. And it opens up your perspective as to, like, what is normal, what isn't normal, what is possible for your future. So I love that he had that, and I love that they can welcome him with open arms. Of course, we don't want him to get too dependent on that, because again, that's just like we're ending back in the same place of like a codependent relationship and all that sort of stuff. Lydia really is kind of the wrinkle when I think about it, because it's like, well, Lydia is going to need money for her babies. She's probably going to want support from her dad. And it might kind of be like that James has a choice between, like, I don't know, Ruby and Lydia. And I anticipate him choosing Lydia at least temporarily until he can figure out a way to do both. I mean, it would be great if the dad just died and they got all the money, right? Like, that's, you know, best case scenario. But I don't know. This is a giving best case scenario. Elaine, the villains in this are, like, cartoonishly villainous. I can't lie. It's like, okay, which I guess, isn't this like Wattpad or something? Doesn't this come from that? It's par for the course. Like, I expect it, especially as I started watching. I'm so ashamed. Don't perceive me. I have watched some vertical dramas recently, and those I mean, it's just like the worst people you've ever seen in your life. Like, they're just not real people. You know what I mean? It's not real people, not real situations. And it's not that there aren't mean girls and bullies. There absolutely are. Like, there are terrible boys and girls in every school and every system. I got bullied a lot, so I'm not saying that that's not true. That absolutely is. But, like, I truly I cannot foresee someone trying to, like, roofie me. Even the bullies who made my life a living hell. Like, I just don't. And maybe there are some that are that extreme. Of course, there are people like that. But these are such heightened situations that I'm like, okay, like, give it up. It's so clear that James doesn't want her to, so she's just, like, humiliating herself at a certain point. So I would like a little bit more nuance there, because it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, sure. It's a little ridiculous. I do think that learning about Lydia having previous relationships that have that imbalanced power dynamic, people taking advantage of her, an older man, it seems like, is very interesting and doesn't do anything. In fact, it makes the whole situation, to me, for me, personally, don't come for me, worse. I'm just like, ooh, oh, so it's a pattern. Yikes. And, you know, I hated that there was even a sliver of a fraction of a tiny bit of what Mortimer said that I, like, was kind of identifying with and agreeing with in some ways. Like, I don't ever want to be anywhere near the same page as Mortimer. And I wasn't, because he approached it wrong and he's thinking about it incorrectly and he's still the worst. But, like, there's some kernel of truth to the things that he was saying. And again, that just makes this entire relationship seem more doomed to me. I gather they, like, end up together in the books or whatever. I would like for them to change that in the show. You know, she said, I'm not going to tell him that it's his. I'm not going to tell anybody that it's Graham's. I'm like, yeah, stick with that. Actually, good course of action. If you want to keep the babies, great. But Don't let anybody know it's your fucking teacher that impregnated you. Including the teacher.